Okay, now we're going to cover some of the techniques that you can use once you get control of this man down on the mat. As I said before, the front headlock is a very, very effective technique, and you could devastate the defensive man with this technique if you know how to use it properly. Okay, the first technique. Okay, you get yourself into a front headlock position, like such. You want to make sure, that you're up off your knees, elbow high, squeezing your arm into the side of his face. When you do techniques, what happens oftentimes is you change your grip from a controlled position like this to this, and this type thing, or this, and this type technique. We'll run through some of those. The first one we're going to show is a thigh block. Okay, so that Rick won't get too tired, I'm going to stay on my knees and show some of these techniques. I don't want my partner collapsing on me. Okay, so we're here. Okay, now obviously, again, you start off on your toes. To do this technique, what you do is you change your grip. You come from this position to here. Now, if his knee or knees are close enough, what we're going to do is change the grip from here to here. We're just going to reach across his knee, block it. Take him right over to the side. Now, two things may happen here. He may be flopped over far enough so that you can come around underhook and go cross chest. Or sometimes you do that technique and he'll pop right back up to his knees. Okay, first of all, we change from the grip to here. This is important. Change your grip from here to here. Now go here. Now you pop him over, he pops back up to his knees, and you just ride him around in a circle that way. Okay, let's work through that scenario. I'm going to pop Rick over and have him pop right back up. You anticipate that he may pop right back up to his knees. Okay, so we have the grip. All right, now we change from here to here. Pop, and you go behind like such. The other thing that you can do from this front headlock position, okay, you change your grip, you pop him over. Now from here, you come right into an underhook, high leg over, cross chest. You're in a position to work for your pin. Another technique that you can use along the same lines from the front headlock position, okay, you control him here. Now the last time we came from this position to here, to here. This time we're going to come from here to here. Now we're going to shoot the free arm through all the way to the other side and block his far knee, like such. You control this, you get it tight. Now as soon as you do that, you shoot this arm all the way through, pop him over to his side, like that. Once you pop him over to his side, you don't rush forward like this. You're going to end up getting reversed. This is very important. Okay, we went from here to here. We shoot this arm all the way across to the other side. Pop him over. Now we sit back. We post the hand on the other side. We raise his head up like such. Sit him all the way up this way. Make sure that you have your legs spread and posted. Now when you get ready to take him back, you take your time so that when he goes back, you have him in a nice tight pinning combination. Okay, let's show that from the other side. Okay, again, front headlock position, I change my grip. Now watch, you shoot this across hard to the other side. Drive him over. Now, post to the other side. Now, you take him back. Take your time. Make sure that you keep this inside hand or arm locked up. Post. Now, sit him up. Keep your legs spread. Keep the hand posted out so that you can keep your balance. Now, once you get him here, just kind of walk him back towards his back. And now you've got him in a nice, tight pinning combination. Keep your legs spread. You may have to keep your hand posted. Okay. Those are two things that you can do from the front headlock position. Something else that you can do once you get into this position is just control him here. Now from here, what we're going to do from a position of being up on the toes is take your head, stick it right in his armpit. You're squeezing his arms together. Right? Now from here, you take your head, you squeeze it right in his armpit. Now, you go in a tripod position so that everything tightens up. Once you can see his ankle, you take his ankle. You can take him over, go into a cradle position, or you can go all the way behind and score points that way. Okay, watch again. Now, to the naked eye, it doesn't look like this is a position that's very stable. However, it tightens up more and more the more you drive your head into his armpit and move around towards the back part of his body. Okay, again, you get your grip right here. You take your head, you stick it right in his armpit. Now from here, you start walking behind, like this. From here, you reach. Right now, you can pull his head and his leg together for a cradle, drive him over, step in, it's on his back. Or, when you get him in this position here, stick your head in there, you walk behind, catch his ankle, just move around behind. The other thing that you can do is relatively simple, and it depends on how close his leg is to you from a front headlock position, is if he's in the right position, just reach behind, grab his ankle. Now when you grab his ankle, you just drive him over to his side. You may have to change your grips to keep him on his back or get your takedown. The other thing that I like to do from this position is a shuck. A shuck is an excellent technique. The key thing you have to do here is stay up on your toes. Now you can work it from a chin control tie, or you can work it from a tie where you control him in this position first. The thing I like to do is start moving in one direction and have him try to react to the direction that you're moving in. So from here, you get up on your toes. You start running this way, he starts to follow, and you shuck. Okay, watch again. From this position here, you're up on your toes. You start to move, he starts to follow, shuck. The whole key to this shuck is what you do with his head. You really have to take his head down in a way as you shuck. Remember, his body has to follow his head. You don't shuck his head straight across. What you do is you take it down and across. That way you're going to get more leverage as you shuck him by. Okay, watch again. From this position here, we start to move, he follows, we shuck. Nice hard shuck. The other thing I like to do, if you have a man that's real active, a guy that's a good scrambler, a lot of the time he'll react to just simple fakes. This is another good way to shuck him by. Okay, you get him in this position here, and you just do this, like this. He'll react, and then you shuck him by. What happens when you reach back and tap his leg, he'll react because he thinks that you're going to go around in a circle that way. So from this position here, you shuck, or tap, and then you shuck him by.